Welcome everyone to Nikki Loves Books. Nikki here, and today we have our Owl Crate for July to open. It is July 20th. We just got it today. And somehow I always get these boxes on Wednesdays, and that is the day that the yard work comes. I'm hoping that the leaf blowers can't be picked up by my mic, but I'm not entirely sure. It's quite possible that we're going to be able to hear this. I apologize now, but I figured get this video out so you guys can all see what's in the box. And it was kind of an event to even get my box because of the yard work. You know, the mailman dropped it off, and of course I was like checking my messages to see if it was dropped off. It was dropped off. I went to go grab the mail, and they were blowing the leaves right in front of the mailboxes, so I couldn't actually get to the mail. And then I gave them a couple minutes, and then I finally went back, grabbed the box, and then of course they were blowing leaves right in front of my apartment. So then I was just standing there waiting for them to be done. So I didn't want to wait any longer because it already took me about 20 minutes to actually get the box. So let's go ahead and open it. I apologize if you guys can hear the leaf blowers. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of nervous that this box is small simply because I am worried about getting the same book again that I got in the bookish box. That's been happening quite often. You know, I get my OwlCrate box and it's the same book that I got for bookish box like a month before. Mind you, bookish box is all over the place with their deliveries right now because things got backed up from COVID. So I don't know if they're swapping out books for different months, but there's been a few times that I've gotten bookish box books and then I go to open the OwlCrate box in the next month and it's the same book. And it's very disappointing because I get these boxes mostly for the books, but the goodies are always fun too. And the reason why I specifically say that I'm worried because the OwlCrate box is small is that the most recent book that I got in my bookish box was a small book. I actually finished it, I'm pretty sure, in one day. So I'm hoping this is not another repeat of same books because that makes me sad. So let's go ahead and jump into the OwlCrate box and keep our fingers crossed that it's not a duplicate book. We have our artwork, which always features the descriptions of the items. And this is the second month in a row that the artwork has been vastly different from what it's been in the past. And I kind of miss old artwork. It was fun. It was a cute character style, obviously from the same artist. And unfortunately, I don't know who that was. But it seems to be that they're gone or on a break or something, because this is definitely the second month with very different artwork. Not saying that this artwork is bad. It's just very minimalistic. And I did like the characters from the previous artwork. So the theme for OwlCrate July 2022 is courtly intrigue, which is of course very intriguing. So the first item we have is this water bottle. It's a silicone water bottle, which I've never seen before. Artist No One Designs created the perfect in-universe style souvenir for fans of From Blood and Ash with this Blood Forest collapsible silicone water bottle. That is pretty cool that it's collapsible. It's also, like I said, you know, made of silicone, so it's got a nice feel, good grip on it, has instructions on how to get it functioning and all that jazz. From Blood and Ash, I have not read yet. I think I've said that before because there's been a few items that I've gotten from OwlCrate and Bookish Box that is From Blood and Ash, and I'm very excited to read it. I just need to get around to it. Got a lot of books to read these days. So second item we have is a body mist. Fiction Bath Co. drew inspiration from Priory of the Orange Tree when crafting this refreshing fine body mist. Tip: if you're obsessed with the scent of sugared oranges, try using it as a room spray as well. So I have not read Priory of the Orange Tree. If you have, please let me know what your thoughts were on that. I believe that book is on my to-be read list, my ever-growing 2,000 plus book to read list. that hopefully sometime in my lifetime I'll get to. But yes, if you've read Priory of the Orange Tree, please let me know what your thoughts are on this. I'm going to go ahead and open this and see if it does smell like sugared oranges. All right, and the verdict is the scent is good. It does smell like sugared oranges. I like it, which is saying something because I'm very, very, very picky about my smells. However, I typically do like natural and food smelling scents. So like cinnamon, vanilla, orange. You get the idea. So I like it. I wouldn't recommend using a lot because it is very potent, and I would personally, I'm not going to be using it as a room spray simply because I have cats. Next up, we do have this bowl cozy. So I don't know if you guys have ever used one. I didn't even know this was a thing until I got one from OwlCrate, like I want to say like a year or two ago. And I actually used it quite a bit. I usually do soups for my lunches. So these are extremely helpful because then I don't burn myself and I can hold on to the bowl. So keep your fingers cool with our double-sided bowl cozy. The fabric, designed by Love You More Studio, is inspired by the summer and winter quartz of the Iron Fae series. So I have not read the Iron Fae series yet, but I do have the first book. It's on my bookshelf. If I'm not mistaken, the same author, Julie Kagawa, had one of her books come out for OwlCrate a few years ago. I believe it was The Shadow of the Fox. So I did read that. I enjoyed it. So I am very excited to read the Iron Fae series as well. Merlin just tried to say hi. Don't mind him. So we have a piece of wood in this cute little bag. These bags I do like to reuse, but let us look at the actual item. So it says here, where do you think legends begin if not from truth? And, ooh, it opens. Ah, it's a swivel. This wooden swivel pocket mirror is our new favorite bookish accessory to toss in our bags. Artist KDP Letters created this lovely engraved design using one of our most beloved quotes from These Hollow Vows. Another book I have not read. Jeez, I need to up my reading. Right now I'm reading a book on eugenics, and it's like a 500, 600 page book, and it is beefy. It's taken me a while to get through. Next, we have House Galanthanius Goblet Charms. So let's go ahead and open this. Oh, those are cute. Band of Weirdos wants to help you keep tabs on your beverage during parties and book club meetings. Just hook one of these Throne of Glass inspired goblet charms around the stem of your drinkware. So these are a great way to kind of keep tabs of your drinks. If you're at a party, highly recommend do not leave your drink unattended. But if you're in safe company, this is a great way to keep tabs on your drink to make sure you don't confuse it with friends or family members. Next up, we do have our literary luggage enamel pin. So this is number 7 of 12, because obviously for the whole year. And here is that enamel pin. We find ourselves craving a tour of the magical kingdom of Devabad in the City of Brass inspired literary luggage enamel pin from Hey Atlas Creative. City of Brass is another book that I have not read, and hopefully I can get to it. So the enamel pin was the last item in our bookish goodies for the July 2022 OwlCrate box, but we have yet to get to the book and the newsletter. Before we jump in, I do want to remind you all to please subscribe. Don't forget I do OwlCrate unboxing as well as bookish box unboxings, but I also do non-spoiler book reviews and full spoiler book recap. So I do those for series if we need kind of a refresher before we continue on a series. Try to get them out as fast as I can. However, do know that I do have a full-time job, so I'm not getting out videos as fast as I want, but know that I'm working on them and I will release them as soon as they're good. Again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. And here is our book for July 2022, Violet Made of Thorns by Gina Chen. And I am happy to report that this is not a book that I got in the bookish box. I'm really hoping that my new bookish box, whenever that arrives, so I think we're on July for bookish box. I don't even know. But I'm hoping that the next bookish box I do get does not have this book. Again, I don't want repeats. I want different books. Violet Made of Thorns is a darkly enchanting fantasy debut about a morally gray witch, a cursed prince, and a prophecy that ignites their fate-twisted destinies. Perfect for fans of The Cruel Prince and Serpent and Dove. Our signed edition features a widely unique, exclusive cover designed by After Blossom Art, as well as reversible dust jacket art created by artist Nicole Deal. You'll find 2 exclusive foil designs on the front and back of the hardcover case designed by Tess Motovich at Paperback Bones. Inside, you'll find lovely foiled end pages exclusive to our edition. There's also an author letter penned for OwlCrate subscribers from Gina Chen. And this is why I remain an OwlCrate subscriber. It's not just the books. I do like getting young adult books that possibly I would never come across. But I love the fact of having these exclusive editions. I really like the fact that they're incorporating so much now. So there's usually an exclusive cover. There's sometimes foiled end pages like in this one. I love the fact that they're doing reverse dust jacket art now. Again, it's a great way to use space, make something prettier, and then of course showcase an artist. But I love all these little details, and the reason being for me, books are an artwork in itself. Next up, we do have our OwlCrate newsletter. So again, July 2022, OwlCrate, the theme was Courtly Intrigue. Every newsletter does feature a small interview with the author of the book that month. So this month is Gina Chen. They also show the difference between their exclusive cover and the regular cover. And both of them are pretty, but I do like the more colorful vibrantness of the OwlCrate cover. So I am very happy to have this. Next up, they usually have something fun. And so this month it's a fictional royals quote quiz. Then they also give you some book recommendations if you end up liking the book of the month. So if you end up liking Violet Made of Thorns, they suggest The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. And I'm very excited to say I've read that book. I've read that series, and I enjoyed it. A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kimmerer. And then Cruel Beauty by Rosamund Hodge. Next up, they do a small interview with one of the vendors. So they did do it with Band of Weirdos, who of course did those lovely wine glass charms. There's information about the photo challenge if you choose to participate, as well as information about the Owl Babble, which is a more in-depth live interview with the author. Next up, my favorite thing in the newsletter is the Spotify playlist. So this month it is Throne of Glass inspired playlist curated for the Queen Who Was Promised. I'm so excited to listen to this. I love getting these playlists. I've gotten introduced to so many songs and bands that I've never heard of. Again, I appreciate OwlCrate for just introducing us to authors, artists, musicians, all that jazz each month. And then last but not least, they do talk about other releases they're excited about this month. So we have The Darkening by Sonia Mara, which has a beautiful and very interesting cover, and I totally want to check it out. The Witchery by S. Isabel. These Twisted Bonds by Lexi Ryan. Dauntless by Alyssa A. Bonin. And Wake the Bones by Elizabeth Kilconey. And last but definitely not least, we need to know the theme for next month. So the theme for August OwlCrate Box is Steeped in Folklore. And the sneak peek is every August box will include an exclusive item illustrated by Kim Ekdahl. So that is it for our July 2022 OwlCrate Box. Thank you all so much for being here, and thank you so much for all your patience with me getting this video plus my other ones out as soon as I can. I hope you all will subscribe and join me for the August OwlCrate unboxing. And in the comments, please let me know if you're an OwlCrate subscriber, what you're looking forward to getting. If you're not an OwlCrate subscriber, what would you want from this box? What was something that you thought was super cool that you were totally intrigued by? I'd love to hear about it. Thanks so much and hope to catch you guys next time.